Hi, I'm your host Ruggero Dalla Santa, and today we're looking at one of the most important differences between acting on stage and on camera. When you're acting on stage, it's your responsibility as an actor to make sure that everyone in the audience can hear you clearly. That means you need to learn how to project your voice, and that's a very important and difficult part of an actor's training. Sometimes stage actors are so used to doing this that they switch to stage volume every time they act. But if you're acting for camera, this is a big problem. With the camera, the audience gets much closer to the actors, especially in close-up. So the strain of projecting your voice becomes clearly visible and looks very unnatural. I missed you yesterday. I thought you'd be coming back much earlier. But even talking at a normal level, more or less as I'm doing now, is not good enough, especially in close-up. Acting on camera is all about bringing the audience in and creating a sense of intimacy with them. And keeping the volume low is a big part of that. Of course, at the end of post-production, it won't feel like you're being very quiet. You will just sound like you're talking normally. But the audience will be drawn in, and you will avoid looking and sounding too theatrical.
Then don't take down scores.
I do what I do best. I take scores. You do what you do best, trying to stop guys like me.
So the trick is always to adapt your volume to the microphone. It doesn't even matter if the other actors can't hear what you're saying, they will see your lips moving anyway. Or you can even have someone off screen wave when they have to say their lines. The only thing that matters is that the microphone catches the right level of sound. So in a wide shot, you will probably end up talking more or less at the normal level of voice. While in a close-up, you will be so quiet that only the sound guy will hear you. The toughest part in all of this is to keep the articulation clear and not sacrifice the color and the interpretation. In later videos, we'll get more into detail about what makes a great vocal performance, but for now just remember that the acting cannot become monotone just because you're being quiet. If lowering the volume is something that puts you off, you can focus on drawing the audience in by becoming more and more intense. Getting good sound is a sound department's job, not the actors. So if you're an actor, make sure you give your very best performance and let someone else deal with recording clear sound. And if you're a director, make sure that your actors are able to keep their volume as low as they need to. It's much better to change the shot a little and get the microphone closer rather than asking your actors to speak up and ruin their whole performance. At the same time, it's a good idea to raise your volume at least once in the movie, so the audience will understand that yours is a choice and not a condition. Al Pacino is quite famous for shouting at least once in every movie he does.
Eat cantaloupe! You fucking buttercup! I got no life!
In the next episode, we'll look at how the acting changes depending on the shot. Have you ever been asked by a director to speak up even though you needed to be quiet? How did you deal with it? Please let us know in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it and subscribe. See you next week. Have you got a topic you want me to talk about? Please let me know in the comments below and I'll do my very best to help out.